Mabuhay everyone, MARKCHES here. Welcome to the channel, and for today's video, we are not doing a sneaker review or whatever about sneaker, but man, isa to sa mga bagong passions. Actually, I've been riding for a couple of times na, but right now, I'm trying out the BMW R90. Ayan yung kasama ako, si Pao. So we're just trying out our bikes. Actually, this is not my bike. This is actually from BMW Motorrad Philippines. So shout out BMW for lending me and letting me try this R90. That's one of the reasons why they lend me this is I'm really looking for a bike for me, a new bike for me. If you don't know, currently I have a Vespa, the Primavera, and a Royal Enfield Classic. So those are my two bikes, and right now I'm currently looking for another bike that is more powerful, more for performance, more good looking, and man, I think I found my bike for me, but I don't know if that's the last say na because of the price of this. So I'm still checking out the market on what's the best bike, the perfect bike for me in terms of price, performance, and of course looks. Looks talaga yung habol ko rin. Yeah, actually it's one of my priorities. It has to look good. And this one, in terms of look, the R90, wala akong masasabi. I mean, if just for looks, ito ang I think for me, pinakagwapong motorbike, big bike na Neo Cafe Racer. I really like the type of bike that looks like more of a classic, but this one, the R90, gives me that classic vibe. At the same time, gives it a bit of a sport touch to it. That's why in love na in love ako sa itsura ng bike na to. And this is the first time I went out and did a long ride in SLEX here in Manila. And we went here in the valley just to try out the long road. And man, what an experience. I mean, grabe. What I can say about this bike, the R90, given that I'm a newbie guys, I'm not an experienced biker that, like I said, this is my first time riding this bike. And in a highway that is actually more than 20 kilometers. And what I will say about this, I won't go into the specific details on the technical parts of the R90 because I'm not that expert into it. But as a newbie, what I immediately felt on this bike, my impressions is first, grabe yung power ng engine. This has a boxer engine and it's low to the ground, and this is a 1200cc engine. And man, the power of this bike, like even on neutral, I can go, I think, around 2 seconds to 100 kilometers per hour. That's how powerful and fast this bike is. And if you just want to maximize the power, I mean, for a 1.2 engine, surely you will be satisfied for that. And my classic Royal Enfield is 350cc, so ang layo, so times 3, almost times 4 yung engine power, and you can really feel the push of a R90 bike or a 1200cc bike. Iba talaga yung tulak, so ang bilis mag-accelerate, and I mean the exhaust rin, ang ganda ng tunog, swabing-swabe, ang ganda. Nothing much bad to say about it. Like I said, it's a boxer type engine. It's very low to the ground. What that does is it gives you more stability to the bike, especially when you're turning, because the center of gravity is really lower. So ang ganda ng centering niya, especially for a newbie like me. Sobrang di ako masyadong takot na maging imbalance yung bike. So that's one thing that I really like about this bike. And next is, of course, the handling. I'm not too lean forward, so you can be relaxed riding like this. And if you are riding fast, you can lean there and give it a bit more sporty look when you're riding. So syempre, if you're a around 140 kilometers per hour, you need to lean para yung air drag, the wind drag won't be that strong to your body. So you have to lean forward. And that's one thing I like about this bike. And I'm standing, I am 5'10". I can stand properly with ease. Naka-flat yung paa ko sa floor. So hindi ako naka-tiptoe. So 5'10". Medyo naka-bend pa yung knees ko eh. So I think comfortable mga 5'7". You can still stand on this bike. So it's a very comfortable bike for the shape and look of it. It's like a neo classic bike that has a certain sports look to it. Ang ganda lang yan, guys. I'm really in love with this bike. And next thing that I noticed about this bike is the suspension. Ang ganda ng suspension niya. We passed by a couple of rough roads along this part, and you can feel the ride is really nice. And you can adjust the suspension around the seat here. And this is actually the pure edition. There's a higher version to the bike that is more accessorized and has more features like cruise control and heated grips. Siguro kung magabagyo ka, here magagamit mo yung heated grips. But here usually it's warm eh. So you won't use it that much. And what's nice is yung modes. There's modes here. You can change it. Mode, rain. So kung kakaulan lang, so medyo madalas yung sahig, you can choose the rain mode para there's an assist in terms of the brakes. And it will react more on slippery roads. Your tire will do some braking on its own, which is nice for safety measures. It's a safety feature of this bike, which you would like, especially for a bike like this. You need those type of safety features in a bike. And this pure mode, this is the basic. It has menu, signal light. Ito actually di ko alam eh para saan. Kasi kapag sa classic and scrambler edition, I think this is the cruise control grip or button rather. So this is the hazard, and all of these lights are LED na. So ganda kahit dumilim, adaptive siya. So madilim, magbubukas yung LED. And it's pretty bright. Even here, it has a light. I'm not sure if I can, it's lighted up right now. Yan o. Makikita mo ba? Yan o, nakailaw pa yung LEDs. It's super bright right now here. It's really sunny, clear skies, but kitang-kita mo yung light niya. So it's LED. So this is actually the 2021 edition. It's the newest features of the R90 because the older R90 doesn't have LED lights. It just has the standard lighting. So lahat ng brake lights, it's LED, signal lights LED. And the seats are ultra comfortable. I mean, sobrang comfy niya. So may guest tayo dito, si Pao. Pao, ikaw, pinatry ko kay Pao yung bike kanina. And he's riding a, ano sa'yo, CF Moto 650. Yan, 650 engine. Yan si Pao. So follow niyo rin siya, guys. Nag-motovlog rin siya. John Paulo Geles, lagay ko sa description. And Pao, ano yung mo? Since riding ka ng 650, anong mas
grabe, nung na-try ko siya kanina, first gear pa lang, nag 140 kagad ako, wala pang 2 seconds siguro yun, sobrang sumisigaw lang ako sa yun.
Ayan, mas yan.
Grabe.
Mas matapang yan sa akin mag-ride kasi nag-ride siya parates. So, hinataw niya dito. Wala pang 2 seconds, ha?
Bilis.
Ayan, 2 seconds, sumabot na siya ng 140.
Kanina, tinesting ko yung motor ko doon sa, pinag 120 ko lang, naka third gear ako. Basta
Third
parang,
gear.
akala ko mabilis na yung motor ko.
Oh. So, third gear. Ito, parang kahit
Yung primera lang talaga.
Primera
Nag
kaya
140
na.
ako kanina eh.
Oh, primera. Ganun kalakas yung engine. Doon mo makikita yung difference ng mga engines ng bike. So, it really depends rin sa preference, di ba? Kung gusto mo ng mabilis or mas chill na Pero this one, grabe. Iba yung adrenaline rush na.
Tsaka ito, forma pa lang. Yung forma pa lang, panalo na eh.
Type mo
Tapos
rin yung
performance,
looks.
oh.
Pareho kaming gusto namin yung nakalabas yung boxer engine. Yung ito, nakalabas to. Ito sa likod. Sa boxer, this part. So guys, for 1,200cc engine, hindi siya ganun kainit sa legs. Hindi ko alam bakit dahil sa intercooler niya. Not sure. Hindi mo rin naramdaman mainit, no? Hindi rin yun naramdaman na mainit. So, I mean, grabe. So, we'll see. So, that's it for my newbie impressions on the R9T from BMW. So, shout out again, BMW Motorrad Philippines. Thank you again for letting me use this for a couple of days. Buti na lang umaraw ngayon kasi it was raining yesterday. I'm so happy that I was able to try it out first before deciding which bike to buy. And that's it. Let me know what you think about this bike and comment down below. So this has been MARKCHES once again. Thank you for dropping by. Catch you in the next one. Peace.